Hello friends, welcome back. I am headed to Aldi real quick because I need some groceries. We're about halfway through the month. I have already been once to the grocery store because I needed stuff for like volleyball tournament and I think football dinner. And so I didn't have what I needed to bring to those places like when I did my month-long grocery shopping trip. So I had to make an extra trip, which is fine. But now it's about halfway through and we need just a couple things to get us through until I do my next month-long grocery shopping haul closer to the first part of November. So I will go, I will bring you home and show you what I got. Made it back in really good time actually. I was gone just a little over an hour. I went to Aldi. I did actually stop at Claire's to use my free earring coupon. I think that might be my last one. I'm not sure, but I have gotten free earrings every month for a year from Claire's, and I've used every coupon. I got my daughter a pair of these earrings. Actually, they click together, which is nice. So I got her a pair of those earrings. And then I had a gift card that I went to Starbucks to use because it was going to expire. So let me show you what I got at Aldi. This stuff over here was on the list. This stuff over here was not. So we just needed some fresh stuff. I got bananas, cauliflower just sounded good to me. I needed mushrooms and zucchini for the Instapot hibachi steak recipe that I make. And these just happen to be a better price than the regular button mushrooms. This is for a volleyball tournament this weekend. Grapes were a very good price, like $1 something a pound. So I got red and green. Those won't last very long. The raspberries are for me. I absolutely love raspberries. It's one of my favorite fruits. And I have some yogurt that I'm trying to clean up. And I like toppings in my yogurt. I don't just like plain yogurt. The texture weirds me out. I got some protein granola. I just figured Julia likes this, and I think Naomi might like this too. I'm not sure. But I figured they could sprinkle it on yogurt as well. Jericho specifically asked for vanilla wafers, so I got those for him. And then I got a couple more boxes of granola bars just for packing lunches. I am going to Costco very soon, so we actually need quite a bit of snacks, but I'm going to wait and get that at Costco. 2 things of milk. These are dated until November 1st, so hopefully they work out. Then the last time I was checking over like our emergency food storage in the basement, I noticed that our water was kind of low. So I must have used some of these and not replaced them. So I think just every time I go for a while, I'm gonna grab a couple and get that bulked back up. Okay, then for the things that weren't on the list, this was actually on the list, these snacking cheeses. They only had 1 package though, otherwise I probably would have gotten 2 or 3 at least. But they only had the 1. I actually wanted to try these meatballs, and these are like a specialty, like they probably won't be there next time I go. So they just seemed good, and they looked like a good like freezer meal to have in the freezer for a really quick meal. So probably 1 would be enough, and so I got 2. That's enough for 2 meals. I've never seen this kind of cheese. I love Gouda and I love smoked cheese especially, so that looked good. And then I can't remember, but I don't think I've seen this kind of ham at my Aldi either. So it was a pound for $6.99, which is not terrible actually for the uncured. The ingredient list is pretty small. So I'm gonna give that a try. And then right as I was going out, I happened to look in the freezer case, and these are Jericho's favorite fries. And they haven't had them, like they're just a specialty thing. So I went ahead and got 3 bags, which will last a while. And then I won't get any fries during my month-long grocery haul. That'll be enough fries for a while. So that's my haul. It was like $66 or something. I was over budget. So I had 20 some dollars left, which I probably would have been over budget with the waters anyway. I just had a bunch of extra stuff to buy this month, and sometimes it happens, like we've had volleyball tournaments, we've had football dinners that I've had to contribute to. And so what I do when we have a month like this, I will account for it next month. So my grocery budget will be a little bit lower for next month. And so I was about $40 over budget for the month of October. And then I won't go back to the store again until my November, but it's time for my November budget. I did remember one other stop that I made. There's a farm market that we like to go to. And a couple days ago, we went to that farm market specifically looking for their apple cider because it's the best. And sadly, their apple press was broken, so there was no cider. I was so sad. But I did get the kids a caramel apple, which is always a treat. And then I got a bunch of Honeycrisp apples, which I'll show you here. And then I got a big bag of onions, which I will show you and tell you what I'm going to do with those too. So all of these apples right here are from the farm market, Honeycrisp. They are so delicious. We all agree this just tastes like fall. Like it just has the fall taste. Then, do not mind my messy stuff here. This bag of onions right here, I got a 25-pound bag of onions, locally grown, for $12. So that is a massive amount of onions for $12. And what I plan on doing is canning up my French onion soup. And then anything that I don't use, which there will be some left that I don't use, I am going to chop up and freeze dry and have a bunch of freeze-dried onions just on hand to use. So that is what I did for the rest of the groceries for the month of October. I will not go back to the store again unless I have to get something for a sporting event or something that I don't know about yet. But otherwise, we're done. Like I said, I am going to Costco, which is my every other month trip. That's just planned. And I stock up on a bunch of snack items there to last us 2 months. So that will happen probably like next week. But other than that, I'm not going back to the grocery store until November. As always, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.